Hey, Force Sensitives. I'm Darth and Magnus. Welcome back to my channel and my living room. Okay, so today with me, I have the Crimson Reaper in all of his glory. This is my favorite saber with sound. Alright. Gotta love this detail they put into this one. And that hook. You know, they have a blue and gold one too. Pretty sure it's gold. It's like LE. But yeah, if you go on the Ultra Sabers website, they'll have this on there in different colors. But I did mine with a dark orange blade. Alright. Turn this off. Okay. So, with this dark orange blade and this Crimson Reaper, I am going to be showing you guys a 35 move sequence. I'm not going to say it because I said it was going to be normal in the last video, but I'm going to show you guys the demonstration right now. Alright? And if you guys want to continue the video afterwards, well, that'll be up to you. If you want to learn how to do this 35 move sequence. Let's have some fun. Yes, my voice did just crack. Yes, I'm still sick. Yeah, I'm moving a lot slower than I normally am. Just bear with me, okay? Alright. Time for the good stuff. Oh, of course, bow to you, brothers and sisters in the Force, and in the balance. Okay. Alright, that concludes that. 35 move sequence, most of it being done with both hands on the hilt. Okay, so now I am going to break down the format of today's video. If you're new, please stick around so I can explain to you what's going to be happening in the next few minutes. If you're not new, you already know what I'm going to say, so I'll see you guys in that first demonstration. Give me 1 second. Gotta get me some water. Alright. Okay. So, like I said, I'm sick, so I will try to speak as clearly as I possibly can. Which is why I'm so close to the camera right now. But trust me, when I go back there, you'll see. Alright, I'll try not to yell, so that way your ears don't bleed, but alright, just bear with me, okay? That's all I'm asking. Now, for these demonstrational videos, this 35 move demonstration I got for you guys today, we're going to break it up into 3 different kinds of demonstrations. The first one I call the confusing demonstration. Why the confusing demonstration? Sounds difficult, right? It's really not. I call it the confusing demonstration because I use my own personal jargon and my terminology to describe the movements. Allow me to give you guys a few examples of what I'm talking about so that way you know what I'm talking about when we get to the first confusing demonstration. Now, I am going to call my right hand my rear hand, even though it's out in front of me. I'll explain why later, and I'm going to call my left hand my lead hand, okay? So, for just a standard grip, the moves will look and sound like this. Okay, shuffle forwards for a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head into a rear back hook to the body. Then we're going to do a rear jab to the body. Next we will do a pommel strike, a rear pommel strike to the head. Okay? When it's in a reverse grip, it's always going to be an elbow something. Since it's in my rear hand, it'll start off with rear elbow, whatever it is. For example, shuffle backwards for a rear elbow high block. Then shuffle backwards for a rear elbow block to the right. Shuffle forwards for a rear elbow hook to the head. Shuffle forwards for a rear elbow jab to the body. Now, when we get into the two-handed ones, this will actually be a lot more simpler than what you're thinking. The rear hand is going to be on top, okay, the rear or the right hand. and the lead or left hand will be on the bottom of the hilt. So because the rear hand is on top, all the commands that you hear coming out of my mouth is going to start with the rear hand, since the rear hand is in command, okay? For example, rear hook to the head, rear back hook to the head, rear slash from right to left, rear high block, rear block to the left, rear block to the right, rear jab to the head. All right, yeah, I did a little bit weird right there, but you guys get the idea. I'll go through all 35 moves and break them down individually for that first demonstration as thoroughly as I possibly can, as well as show them to you guys, of course. And then we will move into our second demonstration, which is known as the counting demonstration. Why am I smiling? Well, it's because I don't have to do a whole lot of talking during the second demonstration, because we're just going off of a counting system instead of me explaining the movements to you. For example, it'll look and sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice and slow pace, so that way you guys can mirror my movements wherever you're at in the world, okay? And then that'll pretty much wrap up the second demonstration explanation. It really doesn't need much more than that. Like I said, I'm just counting off the movements. And then we will come to our third and final demonstration, which is what you guys saw at the beginning of the video. Me running through the entire 35 move sequence. And then I am going to run through it a second time. But that time, we're going to do it together, okay? I know, it's a new idea, okay? Let it catch on some steam. I want you guys to do these with me, all right? Now, I know, whenever you can, if you're at work right now watching this video, no problem. Just do it when you get home, man. It's all good. But yeah, we will do the second one together, and it will be at a slower pace, okay? I promise. It won't be difficult at all. It's just something that, it's a little bonding experiment I got going on, okay? If you don't want to do it, tell me to F off and in the comments, and I'll understand. But two more things. Like I was saying, I'm going to call my right hand my rear hand and my left hand my lead hand. Same thing goes for the feet. Left foot will be lead foot, right foot will be rear foot. So just think R and R and L and L. The reason why I have it set up that way is because I have a TBI, traumatic brain injury, which gives me short-term memory loss. So always calling my right hand my rear hand, even though it's out in front of me, and calling my left hand my lead hand, even if it's behind me, it just helps, okay? And then we got the shuffling effect as the final thing that you guys will need to see before we begin. The shuffling effect is pretty simple. When we're going forward, your front foot is going to go first, your back foot will follow, like so. Rear hook to the head, shuffling forwards. Rear hook to the head, shuffling forwards. Now when we're backing up, the opposite will be true. That back foot's going to go first, and then that front foot will follow, like so. Rear high block, shuffling backwards. Rear high block, shuffling backwards. All right, that's it. That's it for the format portion. Let me get another sip of water, and we will start on that first demonstration. Because this is my saber with sound, I'm going to keep it off until the very end for that final demonstration. And I'll keep it on for the one that we do together too. I'll just have to speak up louder, all right? But so that way you guys can actually hear what I'm talking about just for these first two demonstrations. I'm going to keep it off, all right? So we're going to start off with both of our hands on the hilt, rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. We're going to have our rear foot pointed outward first, okay? The stance will look like this. Okay. So we're going to shuffle forwards as we do a rear hook to the head. Shuffle forwards again for another rear hook to the head. Then we're going to do a rear jab to the head as we shuffle forwards. Next, we're going to shuffle backwards as we do a rear high block. Then we are going to do a rear block from the left. Take a step back with your rear foot as we do a rear block from the right. Next, we are going to step forward with that same rear foot as we do a rear hook to the head. Then we're going to step forward with our lead foot as we do a rear back hook to the head. Then we are going to step forward with our rear foot as we bring the saber hilt behind our head, and we are going to do a rear slash from right to left. Okay, after this, we're going to shuffle backwards for another rear high block, then a stationary rear block from the left, and take a step back with your rear foot for a rear block from the right. Then we're going to step forward with our rear foot again. All right, we're going to do a rear hook to the head. Step forward with your lead foot for a rear back hook to the head, and take a step forward with your rear foot as we do another rear slash from right to left. Okay, now that opponent is done. Okay, from here we are going to pop our lightsaber hilt up into the air. We are going to catch it in a reverse grip with our lead or left hand. So after that rear slash from right to left, pop it up, catch it in reverse. We're going that way now. We're going to shuffle forwards for a lead elbow jab to the body. Then we're going to flip the hilt back into our rear hand. We are going to turn clockwise this time. Our rear foot will step over our lead foot, and we are going to do a rear spin pommel strike to the head. Excuse me, sorry guys. A rear spin pommel strike to the head. Then we are going to do a rear back hook to the head. Okay? After that rear back hook to the head, we're going to take our lead foot and we are going to do what I call a front kick, but what some of you guys may know as a Spartan kick. Make sure the heel of your foot's making connection with the mid-stomach to chest level, okay? So, rear spin, pommel strike to the head, rear back hook to the head, lead front kick. One more time. Rear spin, pommel strike to the head, rear back hook to the head, lead front kick. Now once you plant your lead foot on the ground, that guy's done. He's over with. We're going to focus on this direction now, okay? So we're going to pivot, face this direction. We're going to do a rear high block into a rear low block, and then a rear block from the right. Then we're going to shuffle forwards as we do a rear jab to the head. Bring the hilt behind your head. As you do so, grip it with both hands again. Rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. We're going to do a rear slash from right to left. Take a step forward with your lead foot as we do a rear back hook to the head. Take a step forward with your rear foot as we do another rear slash from right to left. Then we're going to shuffle backwards for another rear high block. Then do a stationary rear block from the left. Take a step back with your rear foot for a rear block from the right. This time, you're going to let go of the saber hilt with your lead hand, so that way it's in a standard grip and just your rear or right hand. You're going to take a step forward with your rear foot as you do a rear jab to the head. Come around for a rear hook head into a rear back hook to the body, and then we're going to do a rear jab to the body. All right, let me back up a little bit so you guys can actually see what's going to happen. After this rear jab to the body, take your lead foot. We're going to do another lead front kick, like so. Boom. Get out my house, all right? Rear jab to the body, get out my house, all right? So once you plant your lead foot up back on the ground, we're going to do another rear spin pommel strike to the head as your 35th and final move. Okay, so we're going to turn clockwise, rear foot, stepping over the lead foot, and then boom, like that. Okay? Let's see. So rear jab to the body, lead front kick, rear spin pommel strike to the head. Okay? That's the end of the first demonstration. Let me get another sip of water and we will continue to the second demonstration. Okay. Remember, rear hand on top, lead hand on bottom. Rear foot facing out. Okay? You guys ready? All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. I moved back on that last part just so you guys can see it, because I know it's kind of off camera over here. But that was the second demonstration all done. Let me, a little embarrassingly, blow my nose real quick. And we'll get started with that final demonstration. I hate being sick. Okay. Remember, first one is on me. Second time, we're going through together. Alright? Of course. Bow again to you, my brothers and sisters in the Force, and in the balance. It almost looked like there was a person just crouching over here. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, alright, focus, focus, focus. Okay. Alright, how'd you guys do? Okay, you guys ready? We're gonna do this final one together, okay? And then I'll end the video after that. Here's the speed that I'll go at. I'm gonna count down from 3. So 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna begin. Just as fast as that, okay? Alright? So get set up. 3, 2, 1, begin. Alright, hopefully we kept up. Let me know down in the comments if you like this little portion. Just trying to add stuff, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. I remember a long time ago, months ago, I tried doing the main demonstration first, in a few videos. I think it was like 3 or 4 of them, and yeah, it just got like no traction whatsoever. So I was like, oh, I'll just go back to the regular formula. And then someone suggested it to me again, and I was like, you know, it's probably been long enough. I'll give it another shot, see if it works. And I guess it does. You guys seem to like this a lot more now. I don't know what changed your mind after all these months. I could have been doing it the whole time, guys. All right, but yeah, you guys gotta let me know if these kinds of things work for you, or else I'm just gonna keep doing them in the videos, because I just won't know your opinion on it. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the 35 move sequence. I know a lot of it was done two-handed, and I got a bunch of you guys appreciate two-handed techniques, so hope you really enjoyed this one. And then let me know about the main demonstration being done at the beginning, because I haven't gotten a lot of comments about it, like maybe 1 or 2. But let me know about that, okay? Because that's really important, your guys' opinion on that specifically. So let me know about that, and then let me know doing that final demonstration at the end, where we go through it together at a steady pace, okay? Let me know if that's also working for you guys. If it's not, I won't do it no more, okay? No biggie. No no love lost. All right. But anyways, that's all the time I got. I'm sure you guys got things to do. I got things I got to do. I'm Darth and Magnus. May the force be with you, and may that balance keep you, my friends. May it keep you. You guys, take care.